Festivoix de Trois-Rivières avec Jay de Bad Religion. Hi Jay, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
I'm great too, thanks. Is that your first time in Trois-Rivières?
No.
No, you came in 2018, 17?
I think this might be 4 or 5 times here.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, I think so. We've been here a lot.
You like the crowd here?
I do, yeah. We're trying to, obviously in the summertime people travel north from the big cities and come up and enjoy the, not weather, but scenery.
Yeah. A lot of punk band like the Quebec crowd, and they really like Quebec festivals because the crowds are really in the
very
action
energetic.
Yeah. Exact. Is there an album in your discography that you consider underrated?
There's a few.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think Recipe for Hate is probably the first one that's underrated, even though people really like it. It's the album that is before Stranger Than Fiction, which is the only album we've ever had that went gold.
Okay.
And historically, if you go to the record before the record that made a band popular, you'll find how that band became the band that made the record that people like. The next record that I would say would be the record after Stranger Than Fiction, which was The Gray Race.
Okay.
Which is strange that I'm bookending that album. But The Gray Race is underrated because Brett Gurewitz left as a songwriter, and Greg Graffin wrote 95% of the record, and Brian Baker, which was the new guitar player, came in and helped. And I think a lot of people wrote that record off because Brett left and didn't really know what we were going to do.
Okay.
And it just kind of it didn't hit the same stride. So even our record label was like, oh yeah, that record. And we're like, oh, that was a great record.
Okay.
So those two.
Okay. And in all the song of the history of the Bad Religion history, you have one song that you told, oh, this song we cannot play that in show, it's too much for the new generation or something like that.
I mean, we have I think we have almost 400 songs.
Yeah.
So
that's a lot.
There's a few of those. The first one would have been 21st Century Digital Boy.
Okay.
Honestly, when Brett wrote that, we were like, yeah, no, we're never playing that song.
Oh yeah. Why?
It just was like a mid-tempo rock song that we didn't really understand. We were like, what is this? And it was just kind of, not that it was unlike what we had done previously, it just wasn't really fitting what we were doing at the time, which what we learned later was, and those are the ones that matter.
Okay. Okay.
Right? It's the oddball songs that sort of come out and stand out. And if you look back at that record, we buried that song on side 2 of the vinyl because we were like, not that we were embarrassed of it, we just didn't know what to do with it. And when we started playing it live, people liked it. Oh, I really like that song. And they tell you that
it's one of the most popular songs.
But that's how far removed we were from what we thought we knew.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Your longtime stage mates, NoFX, retired last year.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something you consider in the medium term, or can we expect to see you around for a long time still?
They started about 5 years after us.
So you consider 5 years again?
No, Mike said they would quit 5 years after we quit.
Okay.
And I told Mike, we're going to go on 10 years after you stop.
Okay.
Just to prove you wrong.
Okay.
Nice. We still have 9 more years.
Yeah. And you told that you are the best punk rock band of all the time. You heard that? I think so.
Yeah. We're the best Bad Religion for sure.
Yeah, you're the best, really. But what do you think about NoFX?
I love NoFX.
Yeah.
But I love them like family, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think Mike is a great songwriter, and Eric Sandin is honestly one of my best friends.
Okay.
So, you know, they're more than just a band. It's rare to have a band that you're friends with and like their music. Most bands that you like their music, you don't know them.
Yeah.
And bands that you do know, their music is okay, whatever. But you don't say anything. You're my friend, and it's like, all right, you're okay. So NoFX is one of those rarities of like, oh,
okay.
You make good music, and I like you. Good bonus.
Yeah, good bonus, effective. What's coming next? Is that an album or EP? You told in your
I know.
On your
I know.
social,
I know what I said. I know. I honestly, the best answer that I can give about the future of Bad Religion is I don't know.
Okay.
And
so
that's a good answer right now, because I think not that long ago, what I did know was not good.
Okay.
And so now that I don't know, I feel better about that, because it's sort of it leaves open possibilities.
Okay.
And I think we had an idea to start working on some material. That's still a possibility. It's not as definite as it was in the beginning of the year. And this is just from my experience and knowing how this band works when it comes time to make an album. I've seen this process happen,
okay,
obviously 18 times. So I know how it works, and that didn't materialize. There's this spark that happens and songs start flying, and it just is, you're looking forward to making this record, and I don't know where everybody's head is at right now. Okay, so you work on something, but we don't know if it's gonna be an album or EP or single or... I have no idea.
Okay.
I mean, even though just in general, speaking with Brett Gurewitz, who owns our record label and is our guitar player and is the main, one of the main songwriters, we had talked about the fact that now that everything is on streaming services and you don't really make albums anymore, do you have to go into the studio and record 16 songs? Can you go into the recording studio and make 3 songs and just put them out on Spotify and be like, okay, well, 3 songs, and then go at some point later and do 2 more songs? That is also a possibility. I don't know if that will work out that well, because we did that before the last record, and I think one of the problems with it is that the song that you record is the song that you're going to put out. And when we go into the studio, we can vet like 30 songs and choose the 16 that we really like. And if you go into the studio and record 3, you're going to put all 3 of those out. Okay.
So... We will wait. We will wait.
Just like me.
We will wait.
And that, me too.
With the world being so divided today, do you still believe music has the power to bring about change again, like 40 years ago?
40 years ago, I thought music could change the world. 35 years ago, I thought basically all you got out of it was ripped jeans and short hair.
Okay.
and it didn't really change that much. Fashion. I don't know if it changed people's minds that much.
Okay.
I think that music can have the power to bring people together that feel the same way. I just don't know if music has the power to change someone's mind that feels differently. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So
it makes sense.
I would wish that there was someone that could come along with a magic flute and change everything.
Yeah.
But I don't see that coming.
No. And the music, you don't have flute in your band, so
No magic flute.
no magic flute.
So I would like to think that at the very least, a band can fill a void in your soul about something that you feel that you can't quite put into words. Because that's how I feel about music. When I listen to bands that I like and artists that I like, they make me feel better about the way I feel.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's change or just positive reinforcement.
Okay. I have to make a really thank you for that interview, and welcome in Quebec, and enjoy your show tonight.
Thank you.
I think I'm sure that it's gonna be a really good show, like every other show that I saw. So thank you.
We try.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks a lot. We try. Of
Thanks
course.
a lot,
Thank
Jay.
you so much.
Bye tout le monde.
Okay. Ciao.